Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be doing kind of like a story time kind of sort of video where I'm gonna be talking about how unlucky I am at life. Now, I don't think I'm like the unluckiest person ever, to be honest, but at least for me, it sometimes feels like that. And I want to get into why I believe this and talk about some of my history revolving luck, because you'll be surprised. I did some weird things when I was little that I will explain in a moment, but yeah, so let's just get right into it. So yeah, I believe I am pretty unlucky across everything, across video games, across finding relationships, across many different things. Now, why do I believe this? Well, let me just list off some examples, shall we? Probably one of the most unluckiest things that happened to me in life has been my father passing away. And that's really sad, very devastating. It's still hard to process it's happened, even though it's been what, like 13 years since he passed. And because of him dying, it really left me in a spot where I didn't really have an adult male figure in my life for a while. I've had uncles and even like boyfriends of my mom, if you wanna say that. I don't even know if she considers them boyfriends, but whatever. But like never really had that father figure until more recently, that I won't mention, but he's been more in our lives now, a close family friend, and I'm thankful for it, especially after these past few months. But even then, growing up, I didn't have the skills, the chops to socialize, and that's part of autism, but it would have definitely helped to have a father figure in my life. But yeah, that's probably really unlucky. It happened when I was 6 years old. Like literally, I tried to do this to make like light of the situation because it's very tragic, but I like to think of it as, my story could be like a superhero origin. Father dies at 6, and you do great things because of that. I don't know. I guess it could also be a supervillain story, but yeah. But I just tried to say that to like make light of the situation. But yeah, that's probably one of the most unluckiest things that's happened to me. The other unluckiest thing that's happened to me is just the fact that relationships are never easy, and that's part of autism as well. But specifically, like asking, girls out, is always a struggle. But like that's not part of the unluckiness. Like, yeah, that sucks, it's a struggle, but what's unlucky is the reasons why they like rejected me. The most prominent one was the Jehovah's Witness girl that I mentioned a few times before in videos. Literally, there was no indication, like basically at all, that she was a Jehovah's Witness. And I got so unlucky because I found out she did like me, but she couldn't date me because of her religion and all that stuff. Again, like no indication. The only like slight indication was that she didn't really celebrate her holidays like her birthday or Christmas or Halloween, and she didn't stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. But one, I don't even really care about holidays either. The only one I really love is Christmas, but I don't really celebrate much holidays at all. I like my birthday, but I don't really do much for my birthday. I get some presents, but it's basically a normal average day. And then the Pledge of Allegiance thing, I guess that was a clear sign, but I didn't even know Jehovah's Witnesses did that. I didn't knew anything until I found out. So yeah, how unlucky was it that the girl that also liked me couldn't even date me because of that? So yeah, and probably the third unluckiest thing is something that is happening currently, is the fact money troubles with our family. We're kind of struggling a bit, you know. Again, we're getting some help thanks to that family friend I mentioned earlier, who's really helping us out, paying stuff, and even getting us presents like new phones. Like, I'm recording this video on an iPhone 15 Pro, which I had an iPhone 12 before. But yeah, thanks to them, I was able to get these things, you know. But we're still struggling. We're still not doing great financially, but things will get better eventually. I know that. Dave told me that. My mom told me that. You know, everyone tells me that, but it's really sad. And we've been like this technically it's been like this since like I turned 16. We've been kind of struggling more so because when I at 16 and before, like, I got like some kind of like stimulus check thing. I think it was because of my father. He was in the military or something like that, and then we stopped getting that when I turned 16, so it's kind of been a struggle since. But lately, these past few months have been really hitting us hard, and we get stuff like the water breaks on the water breaker, and it just sucks that like, and it feels like it's partly to me, because I remember we used to be pretty fine in terms of money. Like, heck, my mom used to give me like McDonald's like every day, and like she would take me out of school. It was fun. But I remember, and this is where I say I had like a weird history with luck, because I've only told a few people this, but when I was really young, around second, third grade, around there, we were doing pretty well financially and stuff like that. But I did a quote-unquote ritual so that I would get incredibly good luck, and I feel like it kind of did that. I don't really believe in supernatural things that much. Like, I believe in ghosts and aliens, you know, but the way people, like, you know, ghost shows or people that say saw aliens, I don't necessarily believe in most of that stuff, or even this. But like, it's still crazy to me that like I did some sort of like ritual thing. I was just kind of messing around, like, oh, what if I get good luck for this whole week, for this 2 weeks. I forgot how long it was. It was like a couple days at least. And then once I did that quote-unquote ritual, that's when we got McDonald's like every day for me, and it was a fun time. But then, even then, that's when my mom was saying, I still remember, she was saying that she was struggling to be able to afford it, but she still kept giving like McDonald's, you know, or getting other stuff. And then that's when I'm like, okay, let me reverse this spell ritual thing. Again, this was when I was little. I didn't even necessarily believe it was true, because I've always been pretty advanced for my age in terms of intelligence. I don't like to brag, especially because I feel stupid a lot of the times when I play games, if you see my channel. But yeah, I was still pretty advanced in terms of other kids my age, you know. But it's still, I was still like, how is this even possible? But whatever. Then I did like a quote-unquote ritual to reverse the luck, and ever since then, that's really been kind of my downfall. Ever since then, I've been incredibly unlucky. Of course, I've been unlucky before that. Again, I mentioned my dad passing away, which is horrible, very sad. I still can't believe it myself, but that was before I did this, you know, ritual thing. But ever since I reversed it, it feels like all my good luck has turned into bad luck, and it's all downhill, you know. And I mentioned those two things that are pretty big: the financial troubles and the relationship stuff. But my luck extends beyond that. Obviously, it goes to video games. You see this so commonly if you watch my channel. I do live streams, gameplay videos. I am not very good at them. In fact, I feel like games are kind of rigged against me. It feels like I put lots of effort into playing games. You know, I play games for my whole life basically, and I'm never really good at them. I'm like, there's like some points where I'm good. Probably the best game I'm good at is like Mario Maker, but even then, I still struggle with things that should be easy for me playing that game for a long time, like that advanced tech like cell jumps or whatever. I struggle with that sometimes. If you saw my gameplay video I did on handheld mode, um, like it just feels like I am I should be good at these games, but like I'm not, and like luck is against me no matter what. And yeah, I just feel incredibly unlucky, you know. Obviously, I don't necessarily believe that this is because of that ritual thing that I did. I totally could see it as coincidental, you know, but it's just kind of hard to ignore all these things that happen in my life. Uh, Also, I'm unlucky with, I mentioned this slightly, but relationships, which is, doesn't just mean like, you know, asking a girl out. It could mean like friends and family and stuff. And yeah, I barely even had any true friends. And the ones I did, betrayed me if or didn't really care about me at all. I've only had like 3 true friends in life, technically speaking, you know, and not very close with my family besides my grandma, and even then I don't even talk to her because I feel weird talking to her. Not that I don't love her, but like it's just weird, you know. Um, it just feels like I've seen this example given before for autistic people, but it feels like, you know, we're playing life on hard mode, and we can't change the difficulty at all. And this luck kind of plays into that, you know. I think they're pretty much interlinked, autism and luck, to some extent, you know, whether you believe in luck or not, you know. But like it just, to me personally, it feels like, yeah, I'm just incredibly unlucky, and I wish there was a way to reverse that, you know. Obviously, life is gonna have its troubles, you know. Not everything is gonna be perfect, peachy, all that stuff. But I just wish there was a girl I liked and she liked me, that she could date me easily without literally a religion that's blocking our way, or, you know, financial troubles that like it feels like we get money real quick, somewhat easily, for a little bit, or you find some way to get money and then like we lose it, or yeah, I just wish that my luck would turn around. I don't really think this has anything to do with that ritual thing, but it is just kind of weird to think about, you know. Anyway, this has just kind of been a rambling video. I don't know. Let me know your experience with luck, I guess. Do you believe in it? Do you believe it's interlinked with autism, like me, or what? But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you, David, guys, for becoming a Patreon member. Like, subscribe, please, if you don't play it. I'll catch you guys next time for more. Peace. Bye, everyone.